Hello and welcome, everyone, to your Monday Fire Up. Let's get going. It's Monday again. A brand new week is here. And this week, I want to ask you a different question. Not what are you going to start, but what are you going to finish? Because we live in a world that celebrates starting a workout, a business, a new habit, starting a project or a dream of something you want to eventually accomplish. Starting gets all the attention. But finishing changes lives. It builds trust. And most importantly, finishing creates confidence. Think about it. Every time you finish something that mattered, you walked away different. You felt proud of yourself. Not because it was perfect, because you proved something to yourself. You proved that you don't quit when things become inconvenient. You proved that you can stay committed after the excitement fades. And that's the person I want you to become this week. The person who finishes. Because here's what happens to so many people. Monday arrives with excitement. Tuesday still feels promising. Wednesday gets busy. Thursday gets complicated. Friday rolls around. And somewhere along the way, the commitment quietly disappears. Not because life got impossible, because attention drifted. Priorities shifted. Excuses got louder. We've all been there. I can definitely relate to that. But imagine what would happen if you became someone who simply finished what you committed to. Not perfectly, but consistently. Imagine the confidence that would build. Imagine how much you would trust yourself. Imagine how different your life would look after months of finishing instead of restarting. That's where real momentum comes from. Not consistently beginning, but consistently completing. So, this week, don't chase a perfect week. Chase a completed week. Show yourself that you're someone who follows through. Because every finished promise becomes evidence. Evidence that you're growing and becoming more dependable. It's also evidence that effort is becoming part of your identity. Okay, so now it's time for me to give you your new Fire Up challenge for the week. And I call this challenge the Finish List. Okay, here's your challenge. Before today ends, I want you to write down 3 things that absolutely must be finished by Friday. Don't write down 20, not your entire to do list. Just 3 things. Make them meaningful, make them realistic. Then, every morning this week, read those same commitments before you start your day. By Friday, your mission is simple. All 3 are to be finished. No carrying them into next week. No, I'll get to it later. Just finish them. Because every completed commitment strengthens the relationship you have with yourself. So, as you think about your 3 important tasks for the week, let me give you the takeaways and your final push. Let me leave you with this. Your future isn't shaped by how many ideas you have. It's shaped by how many commitments you keep. This week, let your actions tell the story. Be the person who follows through, who keeps showing up, and who finishes when others fade and quit. Because every time you finish what you said you would do, you're building something bigger than results. You're building self respect. And that's a foundation nobody can take from you. So as this week begins, don't just make promises, keep them. Don't just start strong, but finish stronger. And always keep in mind that if you stumble, make mistakes, and try different ways to get your 3 tasks done this week, I want you to stop for a moment, take a breath, and tell yourself it's just failed effort. Life lived. Then keep going at it because now you're better prepared to succeed. New week, 3 commitments, 1 mission, finish. Now go become the person your future self can count on and be proud of. Thank you for joining me today, and I please ask that you follow this podcast if you haven't done so already. Have a great Monday and a great week ahead. I'm Jack Hayden. Until next time.